Hey everyone, me Kevin here. This video is brought to you by the amazing programs on building your wealth with the Back to the Moon coupon code link down below, because guess what? Tesla could potentially start going back to the moon now. Elon Musk has sold 3,148,000 shares of Tesla. I quickly took the filings, pasted them into a numbers doc here. Both of these filings you could see are from 426. You could see the first batch of Elon Musk sales were from anywhere between $933 for Tesla stock all the way down to $904 of Tesla. For the price of Tesla, the first batch was 889,825 shares. The next batch was for about 2,225,000 shares. And these sales were conducted anywhere between $902.99 and $872.02. If we add those two numbers up, we get about 3,148,311 shares sold of Tesla. Now, there is some good news with this. Elon Musk just tweeted that he is done selling Twitter shares after today. However, this filing is from 2 days ago. So I'll show you the tweet because I reply tweeted. For clarity, I don't know if we're actually going to get a reply, but you should follow me on Twitter at RealMeetKevin. But take a look at this. Elon Musk has tweeted no further Tesla sales planned after today. And so I wrote after today's filings or after 428, which is actually today, right? Because today's filings have a 2-day lag. My best guess, is he sold somewhere around 3 million shares on Tuesday, 3 million shares on Wednesday, and let's say 3 million shares on, just as an example, on today. So let's say he sold, I'm going to round up to 10 million shares. He could have potentially raised as much as $10 billion. Well, probably if he sold 10 million shares, it'd probably be closer to like $9 billion, but still it would raise somewhere around $9 billion or so. Anyway, Elon Musk again does say here, no further Tesla sales planned after today. Again, no clarity in terms of if that means 3 days of selling and then done. That is my assumption. Because he could have said no planned sales after that, or like that's it in terms of sales or whatever. He didn't say that, just said no further Tesla sales planned after today. So that does mean, though, the stock tomorrow should not have this kind of selling pressure, which is good news. There was a lot of selling pressure, obviously, over the last 3 days, basically going down the order book, dumping Tesla shares. This ends now after today, which is great for Tesla. Tesla hit some lows this morning of around $820. It was a real gift. We kind of suspected that this is exactly what was going on with Tesla. A lot of the Tesla bears were coming out saying stuff like, oh, well, it's obvious, Tesla's going down because it's an overvalued stock, what the usual crap people say, right? But these 3 candlesticks right here, which are pretty substantial candlesticks, we see that massive boost in volume on the 26th. I mean, Elon didn't add 20 million shares here of sales, right? But he added about 3 million shares of volume. And that could have been enough to trigger institutions to go, oh no, Elon's selling. Let's temporarily trade out of this thing and maybe trade back into it later. We do see that in after hours, Tesla is down about 2.65%. However, now that we have confirmation that Elon Musk is done selling, there's probably a good chance that we'll see some form of Tesla rally tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised to see Tesla move back potentially to $950 to $975 pretty dang quickly. Obviously, no guarantees. Again, Elon Musk today has sold about 3.1 million shares. I expect that was probably some form of equal distribution in terms of how he's going to sell shares. Again, these are the first 2 filings right here. The batch between 933 and 904 for 889,000 shares. And then over here between 902 to 872 for 3.148 million shares combined. So 3.1 sold, again, expecting maybe he'll have raised somewhere between $9 to $10 billion when this is all said and done. Again, led to a lot of excess value or volume over the last 3 days, but hopefully this means the selling pressure is done. And we were expecting this, obviously, at this point. And if the selling pressure is done, I hope we go back to the moon soon. Tesla is my biggest holding. I don't want to come across as a Tesla bull or Tesla shill, but the reality is I am a Tesla bull. I believe that there is no company that has the growth potential that Tesla does. And, quite frankly, I have a little bit of an asterisk on the last earnings, because remember how Elon Musk is like, oh yeah, guys, we're going to have 60% growth this year. That might be a goal of his, but, it's a little cynical to say, but let's be real. Like, if you're about to sell $10 billion of the stock, you're going to be on that earnings call, which he was. And you're going to be like, guys, we're going to the moon because I'm about to dump 10 bill on you. It's kind of evil to think about it. But look, that's called business. So here we go. We got the first sets of sales. Again, my assumption is that Elon Musk sold Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That is today. Elon Musk has replied that he is not planning any further sales for Tesla stock after today, but no clarity in terms of if that means today's filing or Tuesday's filing, which is just now released. My guess is it means no actual sales action after this. Either way, that selling pressure is not going to be here tomorrow. So I'm positive about that. I'm bullish about that. This is great news. Elon's going to get the Twitter thing. We can put that completely behind us now. And now that we can put the Twitter thing behind us, we can move on to more fun things like saying, thank you so much for being here. And make sure to sign up for the programs on Building Your Wealth, where you get lifetime access. And the cool thing about that is if you're part of the programs on Building Your Wealth, you will have first access to the new opportunity that we're launching, hopefully within the next 45 days now. So we're getting closer. It's going to be a really cool opportunity, but it will be exclusive to course members first. We might do a second. We might not do any other rounds after course members, but we might do a second round after that at a little bit of a higher valuation for non-course members. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.